Hey, Mr. Nacho Man. How are you? Oops. That is not the title I want. I did not change the title. Yeah, no problem. Just glad to see you here. Glad to have at least one viewer. Okay, there we go. Title is updated. Playing some Pokemon Fire Red Randomizer Nuzlocke. Okay. Save changes. Alright, well, description set, title set, sound is set. I think we're ready to start. I'm actually strongly considering... I saw that. Unfortunately, I was busy earlier today. But how did your stream go? While I mindlessly take down this trainer here. That's out. It went good. It was kind of laggy though. I mean, unless you have like pretty good Wi-Fi and recording software and everything, it's gonna be laggy oftentimes. So I mean, what were you playing out of curiosity? I don't want to change Pokemon. Cuphead. Your first time through? Or no, wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was gonna say you're the person who accidentally deleted their save file, right? You got to IL3 before? Right? That was you? I took no damage in that battle. I can keep going. Yeah, okay, cool. I mean, not cool that you deleted your file, but cool that I'm remembering that correctly. I gotta take on this trainer. Oh, I don't have to take on that trainer. Let me get off my bike, because I feel like that's gonna cause some precision errors. There we go. I do have to battle this guy. So, how far did you get in the stream? I've played a little Roblox, but it got boring quickly, so I switched to Cuphead. I still need to do a Roblox stream. I don't necessarily want to do more than one, but I still need to do a Roblox stream. I'll be honest, I'm starting to get a little bored with Pokemon here. At first it was kind of cool, but then I overpowered my Pokemon, so now they're just like... I don't know, like... It's hard to explain, but if you've ever done, like... I streamed for an hour and it was pretty fun. Well, that's what matters, is that you had fun. But I mean, like, it's hard to explain, but if you or anyone's used cheat codes before to, like, just overpower the game, oftentimes, like, you'll kind of know what I mean, but, like, God mode, so to speak, where you're incredibly overpowered in the game, sounds fun, and it can be fun at first, but then you quickly realize that there's nothing to the game. It's not a matter of if you'll reach the end, it's a matter of when you'll reach the end. And I, unfortunately... oh, I'm confused. Shoot. I, unfortunately, powered up my Pokemon too much at the beginning. I did too much grinding. So right now, it's just not fun. But there's a reason I haven't gone back and grinded other Pokemon. Or grinded since I did it originally. I mean, one, I don't need to, but two, like, I don't want to be in the same situation again. Okay, so we've got some grass here. Actually, I'll be back. I took my notebook I was using into another room, so I'll be back in just a moment. I'm back. So this is Route 9. Oops. Does this rock have anything? Ooh, an elixir. Let me just, So yeah, this is a new route. I found a Zigzagoon. Huh. Okay, I'll take it, I guess. Wait, I don't have the proper Pokemon in front for catching. I never really liked Pokemon too much, but it's still kind of fun to watch Nuzlocke. The problem is, I'm so scared of losing Pokemon that, like, I overpowered my party. So there's no challenge to the game at the moment. And I'm sure that'll change with later like, once I progress a bit, but... as of right now, it's just, it's not fun. The entire fun of Nuzlocke is that fun, so to speak, is that your Pokemon might die. Like, it's living on the edge, it's barely getting out of a fight, only to be victorious in the end. You know, and to be able to get that close to winning. But, I was so scared of losing Pokemon that I powered up my Pokemon too much. So, and you can't level down in this game. So, I mean, I'm just overpowered for the time being. The other problem is, in the beginning, they I don't necessarily want to say they hold your hand too much, but I mean, Misty is tougher than every single trainer I've faced so far, except Lieutenant Surge. Lieutenant Surge had Pokemon, and the people in his gym, like, had Pokemon that were about where Misty was. But, like, other than that, they've all been lower than Misty. It's like, I fought the second gym, I won, so I can handle these. But, anyway, I should switch to Amanda, too. When you got a flow going in Pokemon games and are rocking through some gyms, it's fun, but when you have to go find wild Pokemon and train your own for an hour, it starts to get a bit boring. I mean, but then flipping it, like, the other side is true as well, where, like, I mean, yeah, okay, if you're rocking through, like, if you have to slow down, it's fine, but if you're just going through, like, with most fights, I just put my slacking in front, use double slap until I win, and that's it. And occasionally, I have to change tactics. But I don't know, maybe that's why I always liked Charmander originally. Because even if you leveled him up, he wasn't overpowered. It was a challenge still to go with Charmander. I mean, everyone knows Bulbasaur's easy mode, Squirtle is medium mode, and Charmander's hard mode. Everyone knows it. But, like, that's the thing. I always chose Charmander. I mean, one, because I like Charmander and I like fire types. But then, two, because he made the game interesting. With Charmander, it was something where you were like, am I going to get out of this fight? Maybe not. I don't know, there's a Zigzagoon here. Let's use Water Gun. Didn't do enough damage. And rocking through gyms is only fun when you actually feel like there's a challenge there. With Lieutenant Surge, I didn't change up my strategy from a normal trainer. I just sat there and double slapped until it succeeded and then won. The only way it's fun is if I sit there trying to do, if I sit there try and do guillotine, but then I risk like losing slacking. Let's try Crab Hammer. Ooh, that was far better. Where did you get your YouTube icon? I actually drew that myself. My YouTube icon is a variation of my Discord icon. With the Discord icon, I went and I drew it with pencil and like colored it in and everything. So I drew it that way, and it's got the white background because people said they liked the white background better, but I liked the blue one better. Where I went through and I actually, because you could, if you actually look, and I don't know if you can see this well enough on my Discord icon. For me personally on Discord, but not my server, but on my personal Discord icon that's there, like if you zoom into the photo you can actually see pencil markings and things where I went and erased and did some stuff. Hey Alex. So then what I did was, and I thought the white was a little plain, so what I did was I went back and I did a blue background. But yeah, that icon is actually entirely me. I made that. So, alright, this Zigzagoon looks pretty weak. Let's try and capture it. Come on, little buddy. Click. Zigzagoon. Zigzagoon was caught. The other problem is I'm not losing Pokemon because I overpowered my Pokemon so much. I do want to nickname it. Come on, Daddy. It's an HM. Actually, Alex, funny story, but any Pokemon in the game can learn any HM. So, we've got a male, and I'm doing YouTubers. A male YouTuber. I watch plenty of them. Let's name this one Dave. Dave the Zigzagoon. Dave. Go for the king? Who's the king? What, Markiplier? PewDiePie? I don't know who the king is. I certainly don't watch them, I don't think. Who's the king? Markiplier? Jacksepticeye? I don't know. I feel like PewDiePie is the king. Like, he's the guy that gets all the views and all the subscribers and everything. So I feel like PewDiePie is who you're suggesting. That is a general term for your favorite YouTuber. Most people say it. Most people do say it's PewDiePie. I don't like PewDiePie too much, and it's nothing personal. Like I mean, I think he's a fine guy. I think he's done some things which he thought were a joke and were meant to be jokes, but they were maybe a little not jokes or could be taken very easily in a very different way than a joke. But that being said, I mean, I think he's a fine enough person. I don't like his videos. For a similar reason that I don't like Markiplier, which is I feel like they're doing characters rather than just giving a name to themselves. How did people get modded? Well, Alex got modded because he's actually, I know him IRL. He's my friend. He's been around basically for since I have like, I don't know, probably 5 subscribers or something like that. He's been around basically since the beginning, and he's my friend. He is my only friend who watches my channel. So Alex got modded that way. Alias Chick got modded because I don't know, I needed a mod and I felt that she could do it. Did I not catch something in Vermilion City? And then James got modded because I felt like he's mature enough. And I felt like, I don't know, I felt like he would be a good mod. But modding is based on Discord numbers. So when we hit 40 people in the Discord, I will select another mod. And I've more or less already selected who that's going to be. But I don't know, things could change. The person I'm thinking of doesn't come to streams that often, so I don't know. Maybe I won't make them mod. It just depends. We'll see when we get to 40. So, as far as the king, I get what you're saying, Alex. I don't know. In terms of my favorite YouTuber, I don't really have one. I have a lot of people I like, but I've probably, somewhere in the ones I've already done, named off my favorite one. Or, like, one of my top favorites. So, like, I did Jerd, I did Ian, Peebs, Joof, Matt Pat, Gerard, and Alex, Super Beard Bros. Like, I mean, I've pretty much gone through a lot of YouTubers, and I've got a lot more, but I've probably named off some of the top ones already. So I think we're going to call this one Dave. Hey, Tyler. Yeah, okay. Dave was transferred to Bill's PC. Alright. So we have our Zigzagoon that's there. Now we have to start the trail over, which is fine because my slacking is confused. Jerd had a very short lifespan, and he is the one who inspired me to go on a murderous rampage across the land and to make all other Pokemon extinct. Oh, I didn't even mean to go into the Pokemart. Whoops. But seriously, if you guys want some good YouTubers, like, Jerd was named after Pro Jared, Peebs is PBG, Peanut Butter Gamer, Ian is Brutal Moose, Joof is Jeff, which is Space Hamster, the Completionist, he's really cool. I mean, I don't know any of them in real life, but these are just cool YouTubers I watch. So, and then Dave is DGR, which, you know, Tyler, you know, obviously. Do. It's so creepy that it plays the healing music for Pokemon after you rub the captain's shoulders on the SS Anne. What exactly are you doing to that man? You know what? I don't want to know. I do not have Labo. I refuse to buy Labo. It's a principle thing. Actually, mainly the thing is, like, I don't know. My problem is I like to. First of all, I've heard it's relatively lame, and like, if I'm gonna spend money on a game, because the sets are like $80, and a game is like $60. So if I were to spend that kind of money, I would spend it on a game instead of Labo. But like, the games just look lame. It's cool to pretend for a while. But I mean, the way I see it, it's basically overpriced cardboard. So, I'm just a kid, so I guess that's why I find it fun. I mean, it can be fun, and I can see where people would make it fun, but I feel like it would be the kind of thing where I would have to, like, do sound effects and things like that to make it interesting and fun. I would have to really sell it, whereas I feel like the game should do that. And I feel like it wouldn't. I mean, Mario Odyssey is a great example. I can sit down and enjoy Mario Odyssey and really get into it without having to imagine or add sound effects. I mean, I imagine in the sense that I played through the game, but like, I don't have to do anything additionally to make it interesting, to make it fun. Breath of the Wild is similar, but also kind of different. I love spending $80 for Nintendo licensed cardboard. That cardboard is so high quality that you can't beat it. But I mean, I would be that one idiot who's just over there with the giant robot and going, and like doing sound effects, because I would feel like I have to. I do not have Labo, if you're wondering. I mean, look, I'm not... I wouldn't say I hate it just because I haven't given it a fair try. But it's one of those things where I just feel like... cardboard coming in a cardboard box, coming in an Amazon cardboard box. It's cardboardception. No, but I mean, it's one of those things where I would need a demonstration sort of thing. Like, I'd need to go somewhere where they're showing off the Labo, and I'd need to try it out to really persuade me to buy it. Because the thing is, like, when I first tried Breath of the Wild, I actually said this. I said, it's fun, I enjoyed it, I have my issues with it, and I would not say it's worth buying a Switch just for it. Take that and compare it to Super Mario Odyssey. When I played Super Mario Odyssey, it was so good that I said, I want a Switch just for this game. Similarly, to anyone who's looking to buy 1-2 Switch, I would say, do not buy it. Because it is not worth the steep $60 price tag of a full game for something you're probably going to use once or twice and put away and collect dust. It's just not. Now, that being said, if you see a demonstration of it, or a friend has it, or something like that, it can be a fun party game. But the circumstances have to be right. Anyway, I want to see. So I've got... Jeez, I've got 8 Pokemon just sitting here. So many Pokemon just going wasted. No, I don't think 1-2 Switch is garbage. I think 1-2 Switch is fun once or twice, but even if a friend had it, like, and frequently had parties or something like that with their friends and I was invited to it, like, I'd only play it for 1 or 2 times. Because that's about the most I could see myself really enjoying it. Meanwhile, I feel like Super Mario Odyssey is one of those games where it's, you know, kind of like people said with older video games where, like, you know, you may not have had a game, but you would go over to a friend's house just to play a game. I feel like that's Super Mario Odyssey. It's that good. Yeah, I got 1-2 Switch from the library, and it was fun, but I think I would get bored of it and not buy it. 1-2 Switch is way too bare. It doesn't suck, but there is too little substance. Yeah, I agree. I mean, it can be fun if you're just goofing around with your friends, but I feel like for the $60 price tag, I would play it once, maybe twice, set it down, and never look back. Although that being said, I go over to my friend's house every Sunday, so I don't know. Maybe it would be something where it would be worth it, but then I'd need to bring over like my Nintendo Switch, and I don't think my Nintendo Switch has only left the house once, I think. My friend across the street used to come over almost every day to play New Super Mario Bros. Wii. I hate New Super Mario Bros. Wii. But that's only because I was introduced to the multiplayer, and the multiplayer of that game is utter chaos. It would be a good game if you buy a Switch for the first time and don't have anything to play. Yeah, but hear me out when I say this. Hear me out when I say this. 1-2 Switch is a gateway drug. Only in this case, I mean, it should be a gateway game. Like, yeah, if you don't have anything else for the Switch, it's okay. But the moment you see a different game, anything else, it is automatically going to be better than 1-2 Switch. 1-2 Switch is a tech demo that should have been included with the Switch. I get why people bought it. It was one of the only titles that was released when the Switch was. But it's just not worth it. Especially with so many games out for the Switch now. I've also only played it with my sister. So, see, Alex, and that's the thing. I went over to a friend's house when I was younger, and I played it, and they had several siblings. So, like, we were doing full 4 or 6 or whatever player co-op. And it was utter chaos. I can see where 2-player would be fun, but like 4 or 6 or whatever player is just too much. But anyway, enough talk. Let's fight. What is that quote from? Like, there's some movie where it's super cheesy and it's like, enough talk. Let's fight. I think that Wii Play is still better than 1-2 Switch. What on earth is Wii Play? Now let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. The way to do a tech demo is Wii Sports. Man, that game is good, and I would fully, willingly buy that as a standalone game. I would pay the price tag. The price tag back then was, I think, still $60. But if it wasn't, it was like $45. I would absolutely pay full price for that game. And I just wouldn't for 1-2 Switch. My favorite game in the Switch is Hello Kitty Cruisers with Sanrio friends. Mr. Nacho Man, I can't tell if you're serious or not. Just because that sounds like something someone says when, like, they're joking, but you could be serious, and there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, you are joking. I liked Wii Sports a lot. It had all my favorite sports IRL. But the thing is, like, it had really good motion controls, which is something you rarely find with the Wii. The games were fun. They were just fun to play. The co-op was excellent, but not needed. You could set up with computers, and it was just as fun as playing with friends. Although probably slightly more fun because then you're all getting into it, and the fact is they were pretty short games too, so you could easily jump from one to another. Wii Sports is excellent. Wii Play is the 1-2 Switch for the Wii. It only has 9 minigames, but they were very replayable in my opinion. Favorite Wii Sports game for me is baseball. Least favorite is boxing. Wii Sports and Resort are amazing games. The Wii U version is kind of garbage. I have Wii Sports Resort, but I've been kind of holding off on it. I haven't played it just because I don't want the memory of Wii Sports to die. Like, I have this incredibly high expectation memory of Wii Sports, and I just feel like if Wii Sports Resort is anything less than what I remember Wii Sports being, then I'm just gonna hate it, and it's gonna affect my memory of Wii Sports. So I don't want to play it. Submission? Grr. Submission is what that old man uses. Actually, submission is what the Rapidash uses on that old man. That's a joke from the earlier stream. Nintendo Switch Sports. Did I mention that that Hello Kitty game is a real thing? I know it's a real thing. I didn't know it was $30. I mean, it's probably an okay racing game, but when you have Mario Kart 8 on the Wii, on the Switch, I mean, people are going to go to that instead. I love the lancing, piloting, and Pong games in Resort. I hated canoeing with a burning passion. No, wait! Oh, I didn't mean to... Oh, Submission probably wasn't a good game. Or a good move, anyway. Cascoon? No. A move called Dominance. The new Pokemon games for the Switch. Pokemon BD and Pokemon SM. Oh. It would be so great though if like Pokemon released games and it's like Pokemon Black Diamond and Pokemon, I don't know, Silver, what's an M? An M gem, I don't know. Garnet, Amethyst. I don't know. But you get what I'm trying to say. And they're just like, what? What's wrong with this? Also, I just want to point out that whoever said there should be a Switch Pokemon game that combines Sun and Moon and it's called Eclipse is just genius. I mean, I would totally I would buy those games in a heartbeat. I mean, PETA already hates the Pokemon series. Imagine what they would say if that was a thing. I also love Garfield Kart. I'm calling BS on that one, Mr. Nacho Man. Unless it's not for the Switch. It's not on the Switch. Okay, well, yeah, okay, well. I think it's on DS. It's on SAR? Oh, it's on. Yeah, okay. I mean, I knew what you meant. I have a way of deciphering typos. Oh, by the way, in case you couldn't tell, I haven't been paying attention to the game this entire time. Anyone playing Mario Tennis demo? When is that supposed to be available for download? Or is it available now? So, okay, so... But it's on 3DS for $30 on Amazon. I would, but I still need a Switch first. The Switch is amazing. Odyssey is totally worth the Switch purchase alone. Alright. Oh! Ooh, a new route! You know what that means. Route 10. New Pokemon! It's... That, and I would need a reason to want to play tennis on a game system. But here's my question, Mr. Nacho Man. Is it available? Like, can you download it right now? I have the... I mean, I won't be playing it tonight, but I have this idea where... Like, I basically go through and just play a bunch of demos of things on the Switch. Because, like, I want to play Kirby Star Allies demo, but I've been told it's only about a half hour long. And I do stream for 3 hours, and even if I replayed it twice and, like, really stretched it, I think I could maybe get an hour and 15 minutes out of it. And that's if I'm really just kind of being slow and taking my time and whatnot. Route 10. Yeah, you can download the pre-release demo tourney, or pre-load the real game for $6. Oh, we're about to go into another cave soon. Sudowoodo! Sudowoodo was awesome in Diamond and Pearl, man. It starts in 23 minutes. Oh, so it's only like a tourney thing? You can't just get like a basic feel for the game. That sucks. Because I'm definitely not playing it tonight. Oh wait, I don't have the right Pokemon out in front for this. I need a Pokemon that can hurt it, but you can. Okay. But is it going to be available after tonight? You can do practice and quick play, I think. But again, is it going to be available after tonight? Let's do Rock Tomb. For 3 days. That's not enough. That's Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, that's not enough time. Oh well. I'm sure there are other Switch games that have demos. Rock Tomb was okay. Let's use Water. Ooh. Or I don't know, maybe I mean, Monday is supposed to be... I don't remember. What did I set my schedule to for Monday? Oh, Monday is supposed to be Wii games, but random Wii games. Or 2, not counting tonight. Oh, yeah, never mind. Never mind. I don't stream on weekends. I don't carry my wallet with me when I work. But how about a crisp high five? I just imagine Sudowoodo charging power like they do in Dragon Ball Z. Crab Hammer! Oh! Holy crap! I almost killed Sudowoodo. But seriously, like guys, you should go back to Diamond and Pearl in the anime, because Brock comes back, if I recall correctly, and he's got a Sudowoodo, and it's just so awesome. I might be confusing seasons, but there's some season with Brock, and he's got a Sudowoodo, and it's awesome. I don't even think it starts as a Bonsly, whatever. Bonsly. I don't even think it starts as a Bonsly. I think he just has Sudowoodo. And it is fantastic. Oh, holy crap! Ooh, I know that was... Ooh. I refused to watch the normal anime after I watched Origins. Why? It was that bad? Or that good? Because I'm telling you, some of the earlier seasons of the anime are actually really good. I mean, I get saying that about the new anime, but seriously, like, it's worth going back and rewatching older seasons. Hey, Dragon Dude! Pokeball. Don't be offended, but I dislike all anime. Hey, you know what? There's a reason there's so many different kinds of TV shows and movies and things. It's not all for everyone. Certain people like certain things. It's just, that's okay. In fact, I think that's best. Origins is amazing and totally craps on everything that the normal anime does. That, and I never really liked the anime. Come on! He's hanging on to life by a thread! His body should be cut up and bruised at this point. He's basically dead. Just give me this darn Pokemon game! Are they going to release a demo for Let's Go Pikachu and or Let's Go Eevee? This tree is crazy. Look, he's barely got any life left. This should be an easy one and done situation. Why is this tree not getting the ball? Just... What was MatPat saying that about? I remember a long time ago he said that about something. I don't even think he was playing a Pokemon game, but he said, get in the ball. I remember when I woke up on Saturday mornings and have to watch Pokemon as it was the only thing on. That is how I feel That is how I feel about every single thing on Cartoon Network now. It's like, oh, this is the only thing on? Actually, no, that's not true. There is one show I legitimately like on Cartoon Network still, which, or I don't know, is Steven Universe still on? I fell way behind with that and didn't, like, it just got to be too much to catch up on for me. Because I felt like 2 seasons behind. But if Steven Universe is on, that's one, and then, I love Lego Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu. Can any of these help me here? I don't think he's a water or bug type. Ooh, it works especially well on weaker Pokemon. Come on! Get in the ball, Sudowoodo! Click! We got ourselves a Sudowoodo! It's returning this summer. So is Ninjago. Yeah, finally, right? Yes, I will give a nickname. And it's a guy. So, you know what? Let me think. He's annoying and just stops everything. I think that's fitting. Watch it come out of the Pokeball and run away. Fun fact, there was actually a glitch with Pokemon Yellow where, and it was one of the most annoying things ever. And I have experienced it when I actually played Yellow, whenever I did. But, basically, what could happen is, of course, Abra can use Teleport, and that's like the only move it can use. But there was a glitch where you could throw a Pokeball, and, like, I forget if it was as you were catching it or like after it already registered as caught, but it could use Teleport, and then you're out a Pokeball and a Pokemon. Like, that was the suckiest thing ever. Teen Titans Go looks like a great movie. It's Teen Titans Go to the movies. I mean, how did it get its own movie? Is this what happened because of the Lego Ninjago movie? Because if so, look, I love Ninjago, but can we just erase that then? Oh god, I'm starting to sound like the people who hated Last Jedi. Ugh. I didn't love Last Jedi, but I don't think it should be struck from the canon either. I don't think it was that bad. I think they made a lot of mistakes, but I miss the original Teen Titans as well. And actually, to be fair, Teen Titans Go is not that bad in its recent seasons. I don't think it's good, but it's not that bad. They do a lot of self-referential humor and like fourth wall kind of things and cute plays on typical cliches of movies and things like that, which I think actually kind of works. But to be fair, I can't believe I'm saying this and starting a sentence this way. To Teen Titan Go's credit, they actually had this one episode where they admitted the original Teen Titans is better. So, I mean, they know they're not as good as the original. They are fully aware of it. Did you play Club Penguin? I did not. Well, that's technically a lie. I played it once or twice, but I wasn't, like, heavily into it. As far as games like that go, I was much more into Webkins. I don't know if anyone even knows or remembers Webkins. That is definitely... I mean, look, Club Penguin officially died and was shut down. Webkins just faded out of existence. I used to play it a ton when I was 5. I think I don't even know if my account would still be active. I know I couldn't access all the features and things because you need to actually have a Webkins every so many years or months or something like that. I do know Webkinz, actually. I've considered doing a stream of it for 2 reasons. 1, the memories, and 2, because actually the arcade was pretty awesome. Like, okay, the rest of the stuff was whatever. It was mediocre to fine. But the arcade was freaking awesome. Granted, it was a bunch of copies of popular games, but it was still awesome. Do. But like nowadays, I mean, I was curious. The Webkinz site is still up, and like I was curious. I went the other day figuring it would give me some sort of thing of like Webkinz shut down or Webkinz shut down on this date. It's still up and going. I don't know who plays it, but it's still up and going. That's my other account. But yeah, I mean, I had so many Webkinz when I was younger. I guess the stuffed animals are still being made. I have no idea, Alex. I mean, I don't know. Let me check. I can go to the site and I can actually see, because it'll say retired, which means they're not making it anymore if Webkinz is retired. So, Webkinz. Here we go. You can actually buy plushes straight from the website now. Buy plush. I don't know what a Webkinz is. So, okay, Dragon Dude. Webkinz were pets. Like they were these little stuffed animals. Adorable. They were just the most adorable little things. But they were these little stuffed animals, and they'd have little tags around their little feet. And you would go ahead and you would carefully remove the tag because you don't want to hurt your stuffed animal. Keep in mind, I'm doing this kind of from like the way I thought of it when I was younger, but like you would remove it because you don't want to hurt your little buddy, and the tag, you would go ahead and open it up. It was like a little envelope shaped thing, and you would open it up and take the little paper thing out from the inside, and it would have a code, and you would go to the website, put in the code, and then you would have a little virtual version of your stuffed animal. So, Webkinz plush favorites, plush pet bundles. What? There are bundles now? Yes. They give you a virtual reward. Like a Hatchimal, except not digital. And yeah, Dragon Dude, it is cool. Oh, you know what? For that matter, hang on. Does anyone remember Neopets? Oh man, that's a blast from the past. Webkinz plush favorites, let's see. There are 3 of them, and none of them existed when I was younger. There is the Puggy, the Puggle Puppy, Howdy Horse, and Candy Pup. So what are new Webkinz plush pets? The Husky Pup looks pretty cute, as does the Scruffy Puppy, and the Ostrich. They actually all still look pretty cute, but there's such a small selection. What is with this? Sparkle Penguin, Ragdoll Cat, Lovestruck Panda, Two-Toned Llama, Butterscotch Bunny, Cockapoo, Pretty Elephant, Snowlynx, Black and White Springer. I think the Snowlink. I think the Snowlynx existed way back when, like at the end of when I was there. The Basset Hound definitely did, and so did the Black Lab. And the Leopard Cub. Actually, no. The best thing about Webkinz, the absolute best thing about them, is that they had Littlekins, or Lilkins. And another web. Yeah, exactly. They had these Littlekins, and they were like miniature versions of the normal Webkinz. It was so adorable. This is a typical stream. I start playing for the first like hour or like 30 minutes to an hour, and then after that it's all off rails. They have way... Oh, these are Webkins plush, though. So maybe if I click Webkins, it'll actually show me, like, the classic ones I remember. Cinder Baby Dragon, Twilight Hamster. Oh, yeah, they started doing these virtual ones that were only virtual toward the end. Ugh. Webkins Virtual Pets, Pet Buddies. Oh yeah, they did have hamsters. And as the Pokemon trainer stares to the wall of a Pokemon Center, as chat starts to talk about 2-year-old toys. Did anyone like Flipazoos? I don't know what those are. I wonder what he's thinking about. He's probably thinking, help me. Help me, I can't move. I want to move. I want to go into the cave. Help me. You will stay right there till I say you can move, mister. Oh, there we go. Classic online pets. Online Littlekins pets. The black cat, the Siamese cat. The alley cat, the charcoal cat. I remember these. The spotty dinosaur, the mocha pup, the labradoodle. I remember all of them. Oh, Dragon Dude, I actually do know those. Specifically in the Frozen variety. Or the Disney variety in general. Pink Dalmatian, Lovely Leopard, Berry Cheeky Monkey. I remember these. Anyway, let's get back to Pokemon, I guess. I do not speak of Flipazoos. What's the problem with Flipazoos? Oh dear gosh. I don't have Flash. Oh, this cave is gonna be a nightmare. Oh no. Oh, this is a new area, isn't it? What is this cave called? I'll figure it out later, but I'm gonna catch this Licky Tongue, I guess. I get out the 29th. I on the 21st. Let's do... I feel like water's the way to go here. Of course my attack missed. It's Dig. Okay. That's alright. We're just gonna switch over. Lickitung, this game is still E for everyone, correct? Last I checked, Alex. Okay, Kinesis I can deal with. My Pokemon almost died. Not that I even necessarily care about that one, but... Alright, let's use a normal type move. Ah. Lickitung is a ghost type. What is ghost weak against? Someone help me here. Might as well use curse. Ghost is psychic? Psychic, right? I don't have psychic. Ice Punch? Didn't you murder a bunch of Kyogres? I did, but this is the first one that I caught with a Pokeball. I recently played through Hyper Dimension Neptunia 2, that's why I asked. Oh, I froze it! Yes! I haven't frozen anything the entire time I've been using that attack. I thought since it was a water type attack, it wouldn't